Ew, I hate the sound of my voice. Do you hate the sound of your own voice? You like it? She likes that shit.
I hate it.
Yet she wants to be on the fucking podcast.
You listen to it back and you like your own voice. I hate my own voice.
I don't mind my own voice.
I hate mine. I know.
I mean, I
Mine's just
kinda-
so nasally and like high pitched.
Hey,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, hey, it's like that.
Hey,
Is it on?
It's on, bro. There's no blinking dot. It's on. We're
Okay.
recording. We're live. We're full. You can sit back and relax too, because this is gonna be. And you can face me because thing
Okay.
about it is that we're gonna be talking here for like a solid hour, so you want to
Oh.
be comfy.
Should I take a drink then?
Yeah. You want to take a shot before we start?
No.
Motherfucker.
Cheers to the new year.
Yo, I might.
I'm feeling high.
Vizzies are ass. What even is that?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh my god. That tastes like shit. That tastes like shit.
I'm so what's it called? Like expressive, but you can't see my eyes.
What?
Like I feel like I'm so expressive with my eyes.
Oh, so you want to take your
But I look
sunglasses? off?
black.
So we're wearing sunglasses because Mr. Michael over here has apparently his only his fucking eyeballs are allergic to egg whites or raw egg, uncooked,
bitches are
undercooked
small.
egg.
Yep.
So somehow he got raw egg in his eyes. No salmonella, thank God. But somehow he had raw eggs, and that's why he's all swelled up. So now we're like, no, we have to wear sunglasses.
You wanted to. I'm gonna shut myself.
I mean, I was down.
like this.
I'm wearing, yeah.
Do I have like triple chin though?
It's okay. It happens to all of us. The best of
My
us.
stomach hurts.
Honestly, yeah, I'm pretty fucking full after that. I'm like tired right now too. Okay.
And I just shit.
All right. So you want me to?
Oh, it hurts. It's in my face.
All this is
this
getting-
weird?
Wait, it's a little.
It's like
high up.
mad tall.
Do you want it to be
Maybe a
lower?
little shorter. It's like in my face.
Oh my god.
It's so dark in here. Oh my god. It's so dark in here.
no, try.
Is this?
No, try. I'm like sleepy time over here because of the sunglasses.
Is this? I know it's so dark, but do I look black with that
Take
off?
off your. No, you don't. Like leave it right there. No, I mean your face just looks beat the fuck up because Ms.
My
Diva
eyes.
over here decided to take 35 minutes extras to start to beat his
I'm
face.
not wearing anything. A little chopstick.
Oh yeah, a little chapstick. That chapstick definitely. All right, every time we've hung out in the past, we've wanted to fucking record a podcast, but we've never
know.
gotten around to it. And then suddenly, spontaneously, you're in New York City.
I know. Not even supposed to be here.
Randomly, literally, it just happened. He texted me in the morning. He's like, "Hey, I'm in New York." His whole bunch of shit happened with his flights, and he ended up being in New York City a whole day earlier than he was supposed to with nothing to do.
That's true.
Couldn't even check into your fucking hotel.
Yeah, that's
I happened to wake up at the exact moment he texted me. I'm like, just come over. So we're hanging out for the day. And we decided to get the fucking podcast recording in that we've been talking about for quite some time. So it's good. We're good. We're chilling. So let's talk about 2023 because now we're officially in 2024. You're the first podcast episode
Of the year. Let's
of
go.
the year. The first one that we're recording. So hopefully, because I recorded one like 2 months ago and I still haven't been able
Oh,
to
you're gonna
post
post it for this year though?
I recorded it in October and I'm gonna post it. It's gonna be
Okay.
the first
Who
one
is
that I
it?
post in. It's a friend of mine. She's a chef, so we talked about some food stuff, ranking
Okay.
nationalities of cuisine, stuff like that. So it'll be interesting.
Not ranking.
Yeah, I said a
reminds me
really
of
hot
Matt.
take on that. I think you know the hot take that I have with like that stuff, but
Maybe. I'm just thinking of Matt.
oh Jesus, yeah. Well, he eats like chicken tenders and
Yeah, French fries.
French
only.
fries and ketchup. Like that's
So.
very inclusive diet. Anyways, so let's talk about 2023. But before we get into going over,
Should I look at you or should I look at the camera?
whatever you want, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. Also, they can't see where you're looking because the sunglasses.
Oh, true.
But before we get into 2023, okay, if with your permission, can we play the clip? We'll talk about this after if you can or can't. But
Oh God.
I want to talk about this insane. This is like an insane story that happens to have picture proof. I don't know if we can show it for legal reasons, but
Yeah.
high school. All right, so you know what? Just take it away. Just take it away,
Me? Okay. So,
and try not to move the microphone
Oh,
back
shit,
and forth.
shit.
Keep it in one. Yeah.
so I got in a fight in high school.
Give me all the
The
details.
context? Okay. So I got in a fight in high school. This is probably in like 10th grade. I would say, yeah. So probably around like 16, 17 years old. It was with some random kid at my fucking school. I went to a really small fucking high school, like maybe like 150 kids or something per grade. So it's really small. So everyone knew each other. So like I knew this kid, but we weren't friends. He was really random. We had no beef or anything. Like I don't know why he wanted to fight me, but basically my collarbone was broken beforehand because I played lacrosse and I broke it during a lacrosse game. So that's just the concept, okay? So my collarbone is broken. So beforehand, it was like at the times when like obviously school shootings are like always happening, but it was like when like it was getting a lot of momentum. It was in the news on Instagram, and it was like when we were in high school. So that's why like a lot of people were posting about it.
School shootings?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like, yeah, so the context is also school shootings, okay? So it's not even supposed to be a political fight at all, but basically someone for our high school, someone posted an unofficial like protest page to do like walkouts of like this school, you know? So then they made that page and like followed a bunch of students from our school and like followed him, followed me, and he commented, I saw the post that they posted, like, hey, we're interested in doing a walkout to protest school shootings, like here's like it or comment if you like you're interested in like joining or something. And he commented under, he's super ignorant, super stupid, but he commented under, I was like, oh, what the fuck is this shit? It's just fucking stupid. How is this like a protest, blah blah blah. And like we weren't necessarily friends, but we weren't like, I mean, we weren't enemies, but we weren't friends, you know? Like I
Yeah. He
didn't,
was just the person you knew.
right? I knew him, but we also didn't like each other.
Okay.
But there wasn't like active beef.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
anything
yeah.
like
I
that.
get you.
So then
He's just a kid who rubbed you the wrong way.
yeah. Or yeah, I knew he didn't like me, but he's homophobic. But not because like we had beef or anything. He's just like, oh, like he's gay shit or something like that, you know?
So you knew that he didn't like you just because you were gay.
Kind of. So okay, this is just so messy. But like we weren't friends, but a while ago, like in 7th, 8th grade. Like it's just through mutual because our school is small.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god,
Small
like,
as town.
Yeah, exactly. So like my friends who were friends with him were like, oh, he was talking about you. He was like, you're always on that gay shit. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like I told them that. I was like, oh, he could shut the fuck up. Like he knows I could beat him up easily. So then that was years
That's
ago.
7. Okay.
Years ago. Yeah. So I'm
yeah.
like, I guess he didn't like me from that. But
Okay.
we didn't have like any active beef or anything.
That was the only other
Oh
interaction.
yeah,
you
only
had.
interaction. Oh, we
Until
actually
this
low key
point.
thought we were friends, kind of like before, because our school is small.
What the
He's Vietnamese
fuck?
also, and I'm also.
He's Vietnamese?
Yeah, and I'm so. Oh my god, and so am I. And I went to a white ass school, so like, if there's an Asian person or a Vietnamese,
I did
person,
not
like,
know he was Vietnamese.
There's only a handful per grade.
Wow. Okay.
So that's like, so I literally had one conversation prior to this in 5th grade, and it was just us talking about how we're both Vietnamese, and like could relate on that, and that was it. So like, we're not friends with this kid at all.
Okay.
And then so I commented. He commented on Instagram, right? So I replied back to us like, what do you mean? It's a protest. It's just like a way to raise awareness for like school shootings. And he replied back, like we're beefing under this Instagram comment, so it's public, everyone can see it. And he replies back like, oh, shut the fuck up, like no one's asking you, bitch. Like I know it's a protest. On my face, like laughing faces. And I responded back, of course, like this is like so long ago. And I was like, okay, you don't need to be rude. Like I'm just trying to explain it's a protest. Like basically like it's a protest similar to how like in the civil rights movement like people sat in like diners or something, like not obviously that big, but like
Yeah.
I was like, you know, raise awareness, just do something to like catch the news
Vocal,
attention.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was like, LMFAO, bitch, I know. And the account was like, I don't know who ran the account now, but like at the time it was just like a random page, and they were trying to make it like very peaceful and like moderate, so they were deleting the comments as we were beefing.
Okay.
So he was like, LMFAO, I don't know why this bitch ass account was deleting like our comments, but like kill yourself to the account or something. And he's like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up, you know I don't like you, knowing damn well you're commenting on my stuff, like I don't like you before this, shut the fuck up, or what's with it tomorrow's school. And that was it. And I didn't respond at all. And no, like oh my god, I'm just knocked this over. Like I was not fighting. I did not fight before this. I never got in a fight. I never
Okay.
got suspended. So like I was like, bro, and everyone like can see it because they followed like everyone in our grade.
Yeah.
So a bunch of people were texting me, like, oh my god, like you fighting at school tomorrow? Like, do you see what I'm gonna say? Do you see what he said? Like all this stuff, you know? So
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
so
like
then-
how this fight.
So
happened.
then that's the days prior.
That was the night before.
Oh, the night before.
It was like if the fight happened on Thursday, that was like Wednesday night. So, we
So
had school.
Wednesday night, you guys are beefing online.
Yeah.
Thursday, you go into school.
Yeah.
You're
and
in
I
the
was scared, low key.
cafeteria.
I know. Basically, I was scared because, like, one, I never got in a fight before. So it's like, you don't, and he's, okay, mind you, he's taller than me. He's skinny. Like, he weighs like much as, like, my one leg does.
No, like actually,
like,
like
so
one of them
skinny,
gangly
yeah.
motherfuckers. Like he's built
He's
like
skinny,
straw.
but he, like, is about that. Like, not about that life, you know what I mean? He has fought people in the past. Like, would be like, want to fight? Like, I don't be fighting people.
Okay.
If I'm fighting you, I'm fighting to kill you because I'm trying to save my life. Like, I don't be fighting people.
You're built like a fucking
Oh, I'm built. Oh,
brick house.
oh, am I? Okay.
You kind of
Now I know my limit.
You
But
kind of
before, I was
sturdy,
like, I'm
bro.
scared.
You're kind of sturdy. Like
I'm a little brolic now, but I was
Yeah.
skinnier back then, so I was a little
like
scared.
you're a bit of a brick house. 'cause,
Okay,
like,
okay.
You're
Not too
like
much now.
compact. That's what it
Oh,
is.
I'm compact. I'm
know?
big. I'm a brick house.
You know what it is? You're dense. You're
Oh, I'm
dense.
dense.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Actually,
But like in
I
in
suffer
like
from
a strong
obesity,
way.
so.
What? You suffer from what? Not the fucking drink glug. What? You suffer from what?
obesity. I was diagnosed at like a really young age, so
shut the
it's kind of
fuck up.
offensive.
You're such a troll. Okay, so what happens? You get to the cafeteria.
Well, also, okay, yeah. So my friend, who's also friends with him, was calling me like, "Oh my god, you guys gonna fight tomorrow? What's going on?" And I told her the story, and I'm like fucking ratchet. So I watch Bad Girls Club, and I'm like pretending to fight like in my room, like bitch, 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 to like learn how to
What the
fight.
fuck is Bad Girls Club?
You never seen Bad Girls Club?
What is that?
You never seen it?
No,
Okay.
what is that?
It's literally just a show where a bunch of like ratchet girls like are put in a house and they just fight each other. You ever see Baddies West and East Coast stuff?
Wait,
now?
is this like UFC but like
No, it's not like
trained
fighting.
people?
Like it's like fighting. Like they have drama. Like there are a bunch of girls who claim they're bad. Like I'm the baddest bitch. You fucking me, I'll kill you, bitch. Like, oh, I'm not like you know what I mean.
Where
like,
is this based out of? What city?
a bunch of cities. It's like Bad Girls Club. There's Atlanta. There's Miami. There's
So
New
it's
York.
like the opposite of the Real Housewives. It's like who's the most fucking like
Yeah, it's like just like
ratchet?
reality. Yeah, they're just like ratchet girls.
Are they actually all ratchet? And in the house, it's like the purpose
They
of
claim
it is to
themselves
get
as Bad Girls
drama
Club.
and they like start fighting.
Yeah, and they're messy. Like they're fucking messy. Like
Trashy ass
bitches will be like,
reality TV.
like they'll be like, "What's up, bitch? What's up?" And then they start fighting.
Are you serious?
And
Just
that's
like
where I learned that from.
So
my
that's where
boss.
you were collecting your moves from.
No,
the
no,
hair
literally.
pull, the hair,
and they
the
be throwing
ponytail grab,
drinks.
twist.
Yeah, yeah. And they're like always
grab.
grabbing their own hair and like someone else's hair.
Yo,
and like, bitch, bitch.
Oh my god! All right,
So
then-
that's where I was watching.
So you watch that shit as like fight tape going
to get
into
like
this
like
prepared.
adrenaline, yeah, and inspiration.
Okay, so
In
you're
case
in
they
the
need to whoop his
cafeteria,
ass.
and then how do you guys start
Oh
beefing?
my god. Okay, so I basically, like I mentioned, my collarbone's broken. Okay.
So
and
you're
I'm
in a
gonna
sling.
sling, yeah.
Oh, D.
And like little poor me, I'm gonna say. Also, I wore like fighting clothes to school because I was like, oh, we're gonna get down. So I'm wearing my sneakers. I should have worn my Timbs. That's what I should have worn. But I should wear my sneakers or wear sweatpants. Like it's no normal clothes. But I was like,
Okay.
something I can move in. I was like stretching all this stuff, like so fucking extra. And then basically every morning after my first period, I usually see him. And I did see him in the hallway, and I thought he was gonna confront me. We were gonna fight there.
Okay.
But he didn't. So I was like, okay, whatever. And the next time I'd only ever see him because he's also fucking. He's dumb as shit.
Okay.
So we're not in any of the same classes.
Okay.
Not saying like I'm smart. He's
Yeah.
just super dumb.
He
So
just, he got rocks for
Yeah,
brains,
right.
Yeah.
so we never cross paths or anything. He just goes to my school.
Okay.
So the only time I would see him is like in the hallway
Mm-hmm.
where I usually see him or like at lunch or something because everyone has lunch at the same time. So then at lunch I was with my friend. You know, I'm really milking because I was like if we fight like obviously someone's getting in trouble. You know, so I'm really milking this like broken collarbone. Like I'm like aching it like during
Like you're rubbing it so
Yeah,
that
like,
all the
yeah.
fucking teachers can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that shit's aching.
And like my friend's carrying my tray for me, or like I'm doing one hand. I'm
Yeah.
so heavy. Like
Yeah.
I'm really milking it. So basically, my friend also like this bitch is the biggest instigator.
Little did they know.
Like the biggest fucking instigator. Okay, like
you had that. You had that fucking Zorg in you, son.
Shut the fuck up.
You had that Zorg in you. So go ahead, continue the story because this shit gets wild. Go ahead.
okay, so excuse me. So,
Yo, these visuals making you burp, bro.
so let me.
There we go. That's
My
comfortable.
my lunchroom, right? It's set up like a normal lunchroom. There's two lines. There's a cold food line, a hot food line, and there's a long table against the one line. So basically, I get my food, and I leave, and I'm holding my thing with one hand. And my friend, like, who's like the one holding my tray for me, helping me, like, she sees him first, like across the table, like this long table. And I'm on the other side. I already got my food. He's waiting in line to get his food. And she's like, "Oh my god, there he is! Look, he's right there!" Like says that mad loud, like obviously he hears. He looks. And he's like, "What's up, bitch? What's up, bitch?" Like from across the table, and I'm like, "What? Like, what you want to do? What? And I'm holding the tray, like, I'm like, "What? Like, what do you want?" And he's like, across the table from me. So what do you want? What's up? What's up? And then starts crying, like literally. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like literally starts crying. Like, how are you the one starting to fight and you crying? You look like a bitch.
Okay.
Like the fuck. And yeah, right. I'm like, "Why are you crying?"
Wait.
And,
Wait.
no, it was
So
something
your
else.
friend, so your friend points this dude
Yeah, like,
out to
like,
try to
she-
get you guys to
yeah,
start fighting.
yeah.
And then this motherfucker just starts bawling.
Yeah, like she was like, "Oh my god, there!" Like pretending his name is Jack.
Yeah,
oh my god,
yeah.
there's Jack. He's looking at you. Like,
yeah.
And he's standing right there, and
Oh
he, of
my
course, her, and she
God.
looks over. He's like,
That's
"Yeah,
a
what? You like,
toxic
want to fight?
friend.
What's up, bitch? What's up?" I'm like, "What? What's up?" Like, come across the table, like, and he's like, also across his long ass lunch table. Like,
Yeah.
he would have to go around or jump over the table to get me. And he's like, "What?" Like, bucking at me, and then starts crying.
He starts crying.
Like,
so while
"What's
he's
up? What's up?"
okay, and then what happens?
I
How
think he
does
probably
it?
had too much adrenaline or something. But he's crying. His friends are like, "It's okay, it's okay." Like, why the fuck are you crying? Like, like comforting
my
it. And I
God.
walk away, and she's like, and my friend who's initiated was like,
Yeah.
he's crying, like making a scene, embarrassing him basically.
Oh my god. Okay.
And like, you know, people in high school, we're immature. Like, if someone makes you feel like a bitch or a pussy, like you're gonna want to fight more, you know, like just so everyone doesn't think you're a bitch.
Yeah.
So he saw me, and then I go to my table, and my friend's like, like scream for maybe like 5-10 minutes, like he's crying. I can't believe he's crying, yo. Like he's such a pussy. And people are laughing like around us who are like
Yeah.
at our table or near us and stuff like that. So then I knew it wasn't over after that, you know. So like I like sat down with my tray.
Yeah.
I think I still have my sling on. And I was like, obviously, was just, okay, lunch is like, the fight's over. I'm just gonna eat my lunch.
Yeah.
I was pretending to eat. I was eating very small bites, and of course I didn't want to turn around because like I would look like I'm instigating, like I'm looking for him. But I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not gonna get snuck while eating my lunch. So I sat there with my sling on. I was eating. I was like, and she's facing this way, and I'm facing her, and he's like behind me. We sat in the corner. So I'm like, tell me if he's like, because I'm like not gonna get snuck. So I'm like, tell me if he's coming up or if he's near me, whatever. And she's like, oh my god, he's talking to his friends. Like he went back to his table, he was talking to his friends. And I think he was trying to have them jump me because he was like having his friend to help. And he's like, oh my god, I think his friend jump you. Like, and I was like, wow. And I was sitting there, I was like pretending to eat. I'm like, tell me if he's coming. I'm like, from the corner of my eye, I'm like looking, because I'm like, bitch, I'm not stupid. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like this, like kind of looking around, kind of eating. And she's like, oh, he's coming. Oh no, he's not. Like, so he's going back and forth between his table and his friend's table. I feel like he was asking them to jump me, like no joke. And kept going from their table back, and he went to their table. He's like, okay, he's talking to his friends. I think they're gonna come. Oh, he's coming up. Get up, he's there. And he was walking over, and then she said, get up. So I got up.
Okay, so you get up, and then what's the
he's
first
standing
thing?
face to face with me.
And then what's the first thing he says?
And I was like, he was like, what's up? I go, and I take my sling off, because I'm like, if we're gonna fight, bitch, I'm not. I have one arm. That's such a disadvantage. And my collarbone literally is broken. Like it's not like
how
a
fresh
cast.
is this injury?
I'm probably broken like a month ago, so it's still sore.
It's still healing.
Yeah, and I'm left-handed.
And it was your
my
dominant hand.
Yeah, so it's like my dominant hand, and I can't even write with it.
Yeah. So your
I'm like
dominant
this.
side, your dominant arm is down. You're
Right.
one wing down.
Yeah, right. And like,
and it's your good wing on top
exactly.
of that.
And like when you break your arm, you get a cast. You know, so it's it's like,
but this is not. This is
you
not
can't
reinforced.
like
You can't
when you
cast
call
the
it, just
fucking,
like sitting there
yeah,
broken.
you're just sitting there, and you have
so
to.
I'm like,
let
wow,
it
you
heal.
really pussy. Like you could have done this whenever.
So he tries to come up to you, and he said, "What's the first thing he says?" He's just like, "What's up?"
So what's up? Like shaking. Low-key.
So you take
He's
off
pulling
your
up
fucking.
Yeah, I take my sling off. I put it on the table.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so what's up? What's up? Like clapping, kind of like what's up? Like not like doing it too much. Just like what's up? He's like, what's up? What's up? Like he looks scared. He's like, what's up? Like shaking. And he's also built like a toothpick.
Yeah.
And he's pulling up his pants, like his jeans. I already.
Oh
you have a belt
my
on, bitch.
God.
Why are your pants falling down?
Okay, so
I'm like, you're just trying to like look like tough.
Yeah.
And he's
So
like,
then
what's up?
what does he do right
he's
after?
Like, what's up? Like getting ready. And I'm like, what?
So he's
What's
squaring
up?
up, and then what's the first thing that happens?
And I'm like, what, bitch? You're the one who told me to wait till today. Now it's today. So what? What you want to do? If you want to do something, hit me. I go, so do it. What I say, do it. What I say, do it. And I said, do it. And then he comes in and sneaks me in my collarbone.
He just
hits me first.
Punches you or slaps?
He punches me.
Full on punches.
I mean, his punch was not really. He was like,
Well, because he's a fucking because he's built like a
so
fucking
it's his
toothpick.
but he did hit me first.
Okay, so he hits you in the broken,
I
freshly,
think he
pretty
aimed
freshly
for the collarbone.
broken.
Yeah.
So he aims in
I
your
mean,
weak
if you hit
spot.
first, you might as well just hit me in the fucking face.
But because he
Like,
thought
yeah,
that would
right,
like
like, girl,
disable you. He
please.
thought this was like a kung
Yeah, he
fu
thought- I
movie
don't
that
know
would
what-
disable you. Like he was like karate.
I don't know
chop.
what you thought. Like my whole body.
Bro,
like,
it's not a
was gonna
video
fall,
game.
please.
That's not like a fucking
I know,
vital
I was like,
point.
the
Just because you're
fuck?
down, like he thought that was some movie shit. So he goes and hits you in the fucking collarbone
Like,
with like his
slides
pussy
first.
little,
and then backs up and like squares up.
Okay, and then what happens right after he hits you in the video? I mean, we could see it, but what do you remember thinking?
So
and, like,
I
going
remember
through
I
in
was
that
like
moment?
really, I was like nervous. I was like full of adrenaline.
Yeah.
And the moment I swear to God, the moment he touched me, I blacked out. And in my mind, I was just like, I have to kill him. Like,
No, you did not fucking black out. No fucking
no,
way.
I'm being dead serious. I blacked
You're
out.
telling me you don't remember any of the decisions.
If there's no video, and someone's like, "Yo, you got your ass beat," I'm like, "Oh my God, I did." Like I wouldn't know.
No, are you fucking
Afterwards, I
serious?
was like, I beat his ass. I was like came back to life. I was like, what's going on? I was literally not like
no way.
here now. I'm making so serious.
So
yeah.
you're fucking. It's almost like your consciousness just shut off.
Oh,
in
I
that moment,
completely- I
and you
blacked
just went
out.
to like primal mode.
Yeah, I blacked out.
So you straight up released that dog in you.
Because I was like, oh my God, like because the only thing I fight if I'm fighting self defense.
yeah,
No,
which
let's
it
go
was
fight, let's
because
go
I mean
fight.
he hit you first.
Yeah,
he put his
I'm,
hands
like,
on you first.
Amped up, and as soon as he touched me, I just blacked. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and which is
I'm in kill
ridiculous that he
mode,
did.
you know?
So then you went into fucking instant kill mode.
Yeah, and I'm like, bitch, I try to dodge it.
So then you don't even remember the moves that you
I
did
just
on this
remember
guy.
like just full on swing like this.
In the video, he takes his right arm. I mean, can we play it?
Why you remember that?
Can we play it? Because this is one of the most impressive
should
things I've
I?
ever seen. I mean, can we play it? I don't know if we could play it, but point is in the video, I'll describe it. If we can play it, it'll be overlaying right here. But in the video, you could see Michael's arm. He takes
We
his
can play
right
this-
arm because
should I
his
play it
left part
in?
is it. If you want to. No, you send it to me and I'll put it over the
Yeah,
video.
but would you should I put it in the video?
If you want to.
Would you? I would.
I could blur out everybody's faces that's in it,
You'd be
except
like
for
into your
yours.
faces.
Oh, if you can't see anybody's faces, then I think you should
What if
be
I get in
fine.
trouble? I get in trouble.
Any, I mean, you said the high school name, but I'll bleep out the high school name. I'll bleep out everything that could give away, like, identifying
As long as I
things.
still have my fucking job after this, it's fine.
Yeah, no, you should be fine. But I mean, he put his hands on you first, and then
Yeah, this is evidence.
you take your fucking fist and you just hit him
I just
right
remember,
in the
bah, bah,
jaw.
bah, bah, bah.
You hit him in
I
like
went
the
all
jaw
the
or
way-
neck, and then he falls down, and you just went bah 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 bah. You You just kept hitting him with the same. It was like ground and pound, basically.
No, we were like fighting.
And you took him down.
And I'm like hitting him in the head. And he tries to like.
No, he tries to grab
get
you, and then
on
you
me,
use
like,
your
wrestle
one
me.
good
So I
arm,
arrest-
and then
I
you
flip him over.
flip. He
And I'm
comes
like,
on you,
bitch,
and then
bitch,
you
bitch.
turn.
I remember like he didn't have any hair. He was bald, but like he didn't have long hair.
Yeah. So
he
you
like
couldn't grab
so I
nothing.
grabbed his like shirt or something. I was like and pounding him in the head like this.
That's crazy with one bad
And then I
arm.
started kicking him because I was like, oh, I'm going crazy.
That is insane.
So
That
and
is
he was on the
insane.
floor.
That's
and I remember
insane.
his head like banging against the shit like this.
Not only that kid must have been so fucking like depressed afterwards.
He
'cause
was
got his
embarrassed, I
ass
heard.
beat. He got his ass beat by a
can play this
fucking
down.
guy with a broken collarbone, and he cried before he got that.
Cried
ass
and
whooping.
after, cried during, before,
And after. So this dude,
This is the sound. When I was like hitting him against the chair. But I don't condone violence. It was self-defense.
yeah, 100%. He's Buddhist. He would never hurt a fly.
Yeah, never.
Except for if the fly
Was
punches
trying
him
me
in
and
his
wanted to get out.
broken collarbone. All right,
Yeah, but
that was a
basically we got in
crazy
trouble,
story.
whatever. He ripped
Did
my
you
shirt.
get suspended? You got suspended?
We both did.
What the fuck did you get
That's what I'm
suspended
saying,
for?
the
For
fuck.
winning?
Like literally, so basically, I was fighting him, and I started like kidding him. I was trying to take him to the
Oh my
office.
God, that's
so I was
some
trying to drag
fucking-
him upstairs. So I was dragging him with me,
Bruh, that's
and the
some-
teacher came and, like pulled us apart, and I was like, and I came back to life.
That's a Mickey Mouse suspension, dog. Like that is such a fucking participation trophy ass.
And
school
and
rule
he
that
ripped
you
my
get
shirt. And I was
suspended
shirtless in
too.
the cafeteria like this.
Why do you get suspended though?
That's
what
why.
I
And they
don't
dragged us
understand.
both to the office. He's like bruised here, bleeding here, and he was like, and they brought us in the same room. Like, oh my god, they can't be here. And he's like, no, we squashed our beef.
Squash our
Bitch,
beef. Who
first
said
of all,
that? Who
he
said
said
squash?
that.
Of course, yeah.
I'm like,
you know what?
first of all,
No.
we
The
didn't
only
have
thing
beef,
that
and I
got
was like,
squashed was
no.
his ego after you fucking beat the fuck
That's
out
why
of him
I was
with
like,
one
girl,
arm.
we didn't squash the beef. We held beef for this forever. Every time I see you, it's gonna be an issue. Trust. I was like, that's not how I do. Like, if we fought, like, bitch, we're gonna have problems forever.
Game over.
Yeah, and he was like, oh no, we squashed our beef. No, you wanted
No.
beef. Now this is beef.
No, yeah.
Now I was like,
he
don't-
wants to squash it because he doesn't want to get his ass
was like,
beat again.
bitch,
But
that's
you're
what I'm
like, all right,
saying.
it's on site next time I see you.
Yeah,
Avoid
well,
me.
I'll
Don't
say
make
it's on
eye
site every
contact
time
with
I
me.
see the issue.
You see me walking towards your direction, cross the
Because I wasn't like,
street,
oh yeah, we're
cross the
good, we're
road.
good. Because I was like, I didn't have beef with you before you touched me.
Yeah,
I
but
had
he
no
put his
beef.
hands
You
on
had
you.
beef on me. You want to get some anger over, whatever,
Oh,
whatever.
Lordy.
So I was like, now we have beef. So he got suspended for like 5 days or a week, and they got like a charge or something because he just assaulted me.
Yeah, and
and
then
I
what-
got suspended for 3 days. And I was like, why? I defended myself, and he was like, they basically said like, oh, because the beef was like beforehand, like you knew about it, you didn't say anything. I was like, what do you mean I knew
what?
that?
Knew
Yeah, right,
what?
knew what? Because he said he wanted to fight and you to report it in school. I was like, I didn't think it was a school related thing.
It's outside of the school.
Yeah,
and
it was,
also,
like,
what
on
the fuck type
Instagram,
of
like, why
pussy
did I go
ass
to
shit
school?
is
Like,
that? It's
I'm
like
scared.
for every time you receive a threat, you're supposed to
That's
go to
what
the
I
office.
said. Every time someone goes, what's up? What's up? You want to fight?
That's not
Bitch,
like
everyone says you
that.
wanna
That
fight all the
says that
time.
all the time. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So how did I know? But the school Loki got more backlash because like in the video we like were face to face for a while and then
And
we
no
fought.
one- and
there
no
was no
one-
supervision
yeah, no,
around
that's
until later.
stupid,
So like
bro.
I watched the school board meeting like the next month or whatever they had, and they were like, why are those kids so close together for such a long time? Where are the teachers? Like, so I think the school got like backlash from it.
Yeah, that's crazy. See, like
I'm a victim now.
The
so.
most, yeah, you were a victim in that fight. But the in my high school growing up, not my high school, my middle school.
Yeah, what was your school like? Do you guys have fights? We didn't have fights. That's the thing, though.
Yeah, we didn't have fights either, except for there was
Like, this
one.
isn't normal.
There was no at our school. The school where I went to high school and middle school throughout everything. It was very rare to have fights.
No,
there was
same.
literally only I think one fight that happened that I know of in the 8th grade and it involved one of my friends. I'll tell you afterwards because I don't want to say his name on the podcast. But he got in like a little scuffle. But the craziest fight story that I heard come out of like my town was there was this kid. Let's just call him Joe, right? He is a little bit of a troublemaker, okay? Like he starts a little bit of beef, and this is like before
No,
he
he's
was
known
older
to
than
do
me.
that?
He was older than me. Yeah. He was much older than me, but I heard this like story down through the grapevine about a guidance counselor because it's kind of like what you said. This wasn't even during school hours. This was outside of school hours. They had like met, like there was like I think either texting beef or some shit. and
Met up
these
to fight.
friend groups though.
oh
These
my
two
God, like,
friend groups. So it was like a
brawl?
brawl. It was like West Side Story, some shit out of there. But it was at our middle school in like a side like back corner, like outside asphalt gym. Like it was like kind of like a
I always
ignored
thought that was
area.
so fucking ratchet.
It is.
Dude,
it is.
let's meet up to fight.
Yeah.
Bitch,
So
the
they
fuck?
did that, and it was like a bunch of people, and they start hyping each other up, and then it turns into like a full like 5v5 situation, and there's people cheering it.
I would love. I would be that person.
There's like
hate shit so
and there's
much.
like people like recording and shit. But these are high schoolers that I think are fighting in the middle school. Whatever.
the
Point
fuck?
is somehow either fucking the parent teachers association, whatever the PTA got wind of it, or like something got out, and one of the guidance counselors was either there to stop it or had known about it, so he went there, whatever. And this dude, right? The second that these people came up to the fight and was like, you know, like you turn the lights on, the cockroaches just go, like
Yeah,
everyone disappears.
runs, yeah.
They all run and take off in different directions, right? But the main dude that had started this beef, he takes off for the woods because our middle school is like our middle school is the back of it is surrounded by like these woods for like a good amount of time because there's like these hiking trails, whatever, like jogging trails. So there's not really like any houses. So you have to run through a little bit of wood before you get to any houses. So point is, dude who kind of starts this fight, he gets chased off. He starts
the
running.
teachers?
Because like, and the main guidance counselor, he starts chasing after the main kid who started this fight. The guy we said, like, let's call him Joe, right? So Joe's running into the woods behind the middle school, and he's running. He has a head start on him because he's like way behind him, and it's down a hill, like it's muddy, it's crazy.
Jesus.
This guidance counselor literally takes after him, and the reason why this fucking story is like famous around our town is because he got to a point where he had such a huge head start on him, but he ran through all the way through the woods, and there was a big ass fence, like an 8-foot fence,
he did climb it.
onto like a gated community, like a property, right? Like a senior citizen.
A guidance counselor would chase someone like they're the police.
No, but it was like it's only like
You're not getting paid
2 minutes of running.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like 10 minutes.
Police.
No, but
chase,
it's because it's down a hill and then in through like a short patch of woods. But it's like 2 minutes of like, oh shit,
like
right?
sprinting.
Yeah, and it's also nighttime and like kind of in the,
that I.
because they met up after school.
Okay,
That's
but
what I'm
teachers
saying.
not get paid that much to go
I don't-
chase someone through the fucking woods.
Listen, I can't confirm if this
Or go
is
grade your
true,
test or
but this
something.
is legitimately what I heard. This is all I heard.
Did you go to a big high school?
No,
small
like
too?
1,000 kids total, all grades,
okay.
all grades.
See,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
big, bitch.
No, not per grade. My grade only had like 200 kids in it.
Okay,
215 kids, 207 kids, something like that. But this dude, he runs in, right? He gets over the 8-foot fence, and the reason why he's famous, this took so long to say, but basically the reason he's famous is because he used to play soccer, like D2 or D1 soccer, and he's a very athletic guy, and he still kept up like well into his adulthood. He fucking sprints. So the kid, you know, has a trouble difficulty, like he has to jump, and then he's like using his feet to like push, and he finally gets over, and then he just falls, right? And he thinks it's over. He turns and he sees this fuck sprint full blast towards the fence, jump, grab, and clear it in like
The
one
teacher?
go. The guidance counselor. And he got his ass. He
Are you serious?
Yeah, because this is why I think the story's true, is because the
No
next couple
way.
days that kid was gone from school. He was like suspended.
Damn, that guidance counselor must have got.
And apparently it's because the guidance
or
counselor
something.
chased his ass down and got him, like jumped over the fence.
How the fuck?
It's like a
Really?
crazy fucking. I want to believe it because that's like, you know,
That's
it's a
wild.
small
Do you know
ass
the
town.
guidance
There ain't
counselor?
shit. Yeah.
Are they're at like fit like that?
Yeah, no, he's actually like very fit.
What the fuck?
No cap. Like
no
like
teacher in my school could do that. I think.
All right, like let me just. You
I
know how
can do
all
that.
teachers they wear like button-up shirts that are tucked into pants.
Yeah.
He had no belly, no belly. It was just shirt
Was he,
into
like,
pants.
hot?
No, I mean I wouldn't. He wasn't like. He was just like an average dude. Like he was just like he was a
sounds like
white guy.
Superman.
He was like 5'9", 5'10", white dude, brown hair, brown eyes. But he was built like he did like a lot of like running. Like he did track, ran track. Like for long distance, like cross country type build.
Jesus.
But somehow he just fucking hopped the fence. Well, soccer. He played soccer, so pretty athletic dude.
Oh damn! And he caught the kid, and the kid was expelled or something.
You're right though. Like now that I think about it, you talking about
What?
like teacher's salary, and you're
I'm
gonna
like, girl,
chase
you
kids
care
and
that
potentially
much?
injure yourself and injure the kid trying to chase him. It's not worth it.
I'm like, you ran through the woods, you hopped over the fence, like you. Like,
Teachers
damn.
really don't get paid enough to be doing that. It's a shame.
I'm like, you caught, and what? You said it was a high school fight or a middle school fight?
It was high schoolers at the middle school because they organized it to go.
Maybe
there.
he was a really bad kid, or the teacher
No,
just really amped up.
no, the kid got involved. That was not
That's
his
not your
first.
friend?
No, it's not
Your
my
friends
friend.
who was fighting him.
No, it's not one. That fight story. That's not the one that I was talking about. No. The guy that I'm talking about, the kid that ran into the woods. That kid was older than me, and no, he was like a cool guy. Like I knew him. Like I spoke to him a couple times, and we never had any problems. But he was known like as like a troublemaker. You know, like as far
Was
as
he a
like
troubled kid?
I don't maybe a little bit, but like most of it was just like he didn't respect like teachers and like, you know, the principal's office and stuff like that. Like in class, he'd be the type to like say some shit back to the teacher.
Yeah, we have kids like that.
Every school has that. You know, the guy that's like says something under
Those
his
are all
breath,
the
like,
kids who
what
have
did you
fucking,
have to say something? Like,
records
you wanna...
now. No, in my school at least. Like the kids who were like, oh, they were a mess in high school. Now they're like all like arrested or something.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like arrested?
Yeah, or like something happens and everyone, because our community's small. I went to a small high school.
What was total kid count?
Each grade. I mean, total.
Like, yeah, total everything.
I don't know. My
All
high school. The
student
thing is,
body.
my high school 7 through 12.
Mine's what the fuck?
Yeah, right. But
Mine's
each
8
grade's,
through 12,
my
and that's
grade's only
considered
100
weird.
and like 48 kids.
So if you do, what is that?
You're not good at
5,
math.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6.
6, yeah. 6.
So 6 grades. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 grades.
6 grades.
Times 180.
100.
Let's just call it 200. It's 1,200.
Yeah.
Am I stupid? No,
I
it's
don't know.
1,200.
Yeah, I agree.
So 12.
That's
So it's
small,
about
right?
the
Or no?
same size. It's your
I have
classes were
more
smaller.
classes.
Your classes were smaller, but you had one more grade.
2 more, 7 and 8.
Mine was about 1,000 kids. Yours was 1,200. It's about
Okay.
the same.
Fair enough.
No, I had 8th. Mine had 8th
Oh,
grade too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's pretty small. So everyone knew each other. So like all these kids now that like have stuff going on, like
got
everyone
records.
sends their like
They got records.
yeah, like their whatever what's it called mugshots around.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's the most like
Oh god.
serious shit that you've heard someone from your high school
Probably
got
murdering a
involved in?
teacher in the classroom. Or something.
Someone in my high school, well, obviously
No
won't
one
say
did that.
names. No one did that.
Murder a teacher in the school.
Yeah, I assumed that was a
No,
joke. That's why I just
wish.
brushed past it.
Wish they did some of them.
I assumed it was a joke. That's
No,
why
you're
I
like,
just-
oh, okay, that's normal.
Yeah,
I was
because
like, the
no
fuck you
one
live,
murders
bitch.
a teacher.
I'm from
Just-
the
We're not
suburbs,
watching
like-
Euphoria, bro. Like, you don't go to Euphoria fucking high. Like, that did not happen. Think I'm stupid out here, bro?
What's the craziest thing that kids at your school did?
Someone just got charged for domestic abuse.
Oh, we were charged for like rape. Yeah.
No, no. Are you serious now?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Well,
Wait.
not like in high school, like while we were in high school.
Someone I
like
know.
now they're like, oh, I'm like, I could tell like that person was disgusting when I went to high school.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
You know,
that's
I'm
not
like,
good.
they I wouldn't be surprised. Probably rape and like
Battery.
what's that, like beating someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, assault, battery, stealing something, or like having a firearm that's like not registered.
Okay, you went to a pretty fucking wild ass.
No,
high
my
school.
school's mad. Like it's not like that. I make it sound like it's some like crazy ass school. It's not. I got in a
people
fight, like I said, but I've never seen a fight from when my entire like, and I went to school since kindergarten there, so my entire 13 years of school.
Yeah,
there,
neither did I.
I've
Never
never
saw a
seen
fight.
a fight in my life at that school. I know there are fights that happen. I heard about them. I've personally never seen one.
I mean, I've seen like. Do you
So,
count like
it's not crazy.
athletic fights, like sports fights?
Not really, but there was an incident that which I saw like during lacrosse and stuff.
Yeah, like lacrosse.
But I feel
Somebody.
like that's not because you're playing a sport. Like
Yeah. So it's like kind of like organized violence.
yeah, like you're pushing. Yeah, versus like who want to fight and they fight in school, like you know.
Yeah, but what's the craziest shit you've ever seen on like a fucking field, like a field incident, a sports related incident?
Probably. Well, I haven't. I don't watch sports. Only
No.
time I see
I'm
sports-
saying like when you played sports in high school.
Yeah, like I played lacrosse for a little bit, and like we went against this one school that's like super fucking hick, and they called like one of our players the N word, like,
Oh.
and everyone threw their sticks down and gloves started running up, and like we're like swinging on the whole team.
They
So it was,
were
like,
and they
team
were
on team.
They were fighting with their gloves on or gloves off.
Some gloves on, some off.
I would go gloves
I
on.
would gloves on, yeah.
Yeah,
But people
are
like
you
threw,
stupid?
people threw the sticks down, but I would use the stick.
Yeah, that's what. Yo,
I'm a
so
bitch
I'm
because
glad
I don't
that-
fight to just
No,
fight. I
no,
fight to kill you, bitch.
no,
Like,
no, that's-
I would be like you know
That's
going
what,
ham. Or
that's
something.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying because I'm glad you
Why would
brought
you put
this
the
up.
stick down and the gloves on?
I'm glad you brought this up
Or people
'cause-
took their helmets off. I would keep that shit on. We're
Yeah,
fighting.
no. This is so. I'm glad you brought this up.
Because
Did
they
you,
were just trying to like box it
did
out.
you ever do locker boxing?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the first time I've ever seen that
So
too.
I played lacrosse
like,
too.
Jesus
I played
Christ. Oh, you
lacrosse
did?
in
I
high
didn't
school.
know
Yeah,
that.
I was the defensive player, so
I
like
didn't
the
know
long
that.
poles. And I was on the field once when like one of our
Oh,
like
I would-
attacking middies or whatever. He got in like some beef or some shit, or I think it was a winger because he was near the sideline. Point is, kid shoves him right, and it was also against like the. It was also against the school in our area that's considered like fucking like
Ratchet.
yeah like those fucking just bad kids. Like they're mad fucking like disrespectful when they come over. Like it's just bad blood,
Yeah,
right? So we're playing against that fucking ratchet ass school. Dude shoves him like out of nowhere, and kid turns around and he was a little bit shorter at the time, so he had like little man syndrome. So he turns around and he's tight. He's
Oh,
like,
God, I know he's
what
pissed.
the fuck? He goes up and he just gets all up in like the dude's face, and he's much shorter, so he's like looking up like right under him, and he pushes him, right? And then
love watching
shit just
fights.
gets intense, and next thing I know, kid, like you said, like why would you throw down the stick? Kid just takes his stick and fucking
whacks-
winds up, bang, right
shorter
on the
kid?
fucking head. Yeah, right on the head.
See, I mean, I would do that, but I
He
wouldn't hit
just
first.
swung like full force, and he didn't even try to hit him with like the net part.
Oh,
It was
the
like
pole?
metal, the pole part.
Gee, I would cross check the fuck out of people.
That's
there.
what-
And snap my stick. I snapped like 4 sticks.
Are you serious? What did you play?
Yeah.
MIDI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was defensive man. I did like face off, but I didn't
Yeah.
play for that long. I only did for like maybe like a couple years, like 2 3 years.
I only did it for 3 years.
Yeah, I didn't do that long.
Lacrosse was kind of fun.
I liked
It
it.
was
I
a
don't know
little bit
why I
fun.
joined. I joined for no fucking reason. I knew nobody. that did lacrosse.
I also joined for like no reason.
like,
I think I joined because my parents made me.
My parents did not care if I did sports. They didn't
No,
know
my
what I
parents
did.
really wanted me to be forced. Like they forced me to do sports because they were like, "This kid's fat as fuck. Like we need to get him
No,
active."
but they,
If it was up to me, I
you
would
should
just
do more. I was like, okay.
nah. Like wait, who said your parents?
Once I did it because I was fat.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
And they're
saying.
like, why you look skinny? I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
So you played what? You only did lacrosse?
I did lacrosse, track.
You ran track?
Yeah,
Did you throw or did you run?
I ran.
Okay.
I did hurdles and like, long jump, but I did long jump first and then I moved on to hurdles.
Okay, got you. All right, so
was
we got to
slow.
talk about 2023 because that was a long intro story. Yeah, we 37 minutes.
Oh,
into
you can
this
see
bit.
how long we're doing it.
Yeah. So 2023. What are some top moments that stand out for you?
2023. Okay, what a year. It's because it could sometimes be kicking my ass. Like 2024 is kicking my fucking ass. Like
We're
dragging me by
only
my
7
fucking,
days
yeah,
in,
one
bro.
week into the week, my edges are ripped clean from my scalp. Like I'm being dragged. No, I'm not joking. I cried more like this past week than I have like not being so dramatic, but like that I haven't in a while. I just cried like straight this week. Just been so annoying. But anyways,
Oh my
2023. Highlights you said? Like
Yeah,
good stuff?
highlights, not lowlights.
Yeah,
you
I'm
get into lowlights if you want to.
Okay, well, I graduated. This is the year I graduated college. I got a job. I moved to my first apartment. My first job ever.
It's a big
yeah,
year.
it was
for
a
you,
big
yeah.
year for me. A lot of changes.
Wait, so
So that's big.
yeah, we didn't talk. So we met through Kata. First of all,
Yeah.
we never even brought that up. We met through
yeah.
Kata, my sister, which she's been on the podcast before, because you guys met at college in Penn State.
Yeah, we used to date.
Did you guys ever get into any like? Did you almost ever get into fights? No, you did get into fights in fucking college.
Not even a fight. We got like assaulted.
Oh, by that dude.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Something else?
I thought you were talking about. I heard a story where you came across a circle and Kata just saw you shove the
Oh
living
my god,
fucking
that's. Oh, we
shit
have
out of
actually. I
someone.
forgot about that. Yeah.
You just forgot about that
Yeah, we
casually.
have.
And
we
were
got
you?
into some bar fights.
Oh my
Not
god.
bar fights, but you know when people were pushing too much. and
You're over here talking about I never seen in
I
fights,
know.
never been in fights, and over here
in
you're
high
like,
school. Now, like, that we're grown, I'm like, bitch, just be rude.
So you're willing to beef with that? Didn't you almost get in a fight like at your You know what? Let's not talk about that. We don't want to bring up places of work. Oh, cut that out.
Yeah,
cut
not
that
there.
out.
But yeah, almost.
Okay, so what were we? Yeah, so highlight of 2023. You moved first. How is it living on your own for the first time?
Okay, low key, kind of hate it.
Why?
Basically, like, okay, so I graduated this past May from Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
I got a job. I work in human resources. I moved. I live in upstate New York now, in Rochester. I do like living on my own. Like, I love my apartment. I feel like I'm pretty independent. Like when I went to college, like it's like three-ish hours away from my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I didn't go home often, which I liked. Like I like having do my own thing, like not having like my like parents like on my ass, you know.
Yeah.
But like I didn't choose to move upstate, so that's why it's like okay, because like I like living on my own, but I'm living in a place where like, bitch, where the fuck is Rochester? Who the fuck is in Rochester? Like, what the fuck is there to do there? Like, it's not an ideal location.
In this,
for me.
in the defense of you, you fucking didn't see that it said Greater New York area when you were applying to
No,
those
like, they
jobs.
made me rank like the states I want to live, they made me rank the states, and they would go place you in metropolitan areas of those states. So I didn't have a choice based on the city, and PA wasn't on there. So I was like, oh, so Philly's out of the picture for sure.
Fuck.
And so I'm like the second place I would go was like what, like
Fuck.
it's New York. So I'm like New York City.
Yeah.
Those are my top two,
Fuck.
Philly or New York.
Yeah.
And I chose New York, of course, like what metropolitan area, like New York City, it's fucking huge. Obviously, like they'll place me
Yeah.
there. And they place me in fucking Rochester. And I feel like that's not even considered with a second. I feel like Buffalo is even nothing, like to me, because I don't go there. But like New York City and Buffalo, maybe Syracuse. Like Rochester, that's like nothing there, you know?
Who the fuck is?
That's like, and I don't know a
even
single
from
soul there,
Rochester?
and I've
Yeah.
never been there. So that's why it's like.
Do you hate it? Any good food spots? Any? It's not fun at all.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's not fun at all. I'm just saying it's like if I pretend like I have friends who live there,
Mm-hmm.
it would be fine. It's like because I don't know anyone, so it's not like I'm out exploring on my own. I'm like, oh, the place itself sucks.
Why
I
don't you
really-
download Bumble for friends?
There's be weirdos on there. There's fucking weirdos
Nobody. Listen, if you out here using Bumble for
in
friends,
Rochester too. Like, girl, please.
you're a sad soul. That's a sad
Yeah, I would
soul
never
move.
do that.
Oh my god. That would be bad. That's the bottom of the barrel right there.
Oh,
We're
okay,
reaching
yeah.
into
I've had
society.
downloaded it and I've.
No. I'm saying
used
like
it.
if you're in Rochester using Bumble to find friends, you're
That's
picking
exactly
from the
what I'm
bottom
doing.
of the
You're like,
barrel.
oh, you're fucking loser if you need
no,
that.
that's
I'm like,
no,
oh, okay.
no.
Yeah,
no,
that's
thing.
so weird.
No.
I would never
You know
download
what I
Bumble
meant.
Friends.
You
That's
know
so weird.
you know what
With
I
my
meant.
phone, that's so weird.
You know what I meant.
I've tried it.
Did you actually?
Fucker.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I haven't gone on like what do they call it, friend dates or something. Like I download Bumble friends. I'm like, brother, I'm like these fucking weirdos.
No, but you haven't actually like met up with anyone.
No, we
That's what
don't
I'm
get
saying.
murdered or kidnapped.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying the people you're choosing from, especially in Rochester, you're right. That's the
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel.
Like the
of
weird, the
society.
normal people and the cool people like don't use it because they have
Yeah,
friends
because
there.
they have
And the
friends.
weird, which is me. Like I moved there, so I'm like,
Oh Jesus, you just gotta get your ass over into New York City, man.
yeah.
Like 5 hours
So that's
away
why
of
I'm like,
staying into
it
fucking
hasn't been the
nowhere.
most like
Fun year.
What I'm like, oh, I thought this is gonna be what my life is gonna be.
I mean, we've had a couple fun moments. You and I have partied.
I mean, yeah,
we've
when I
seen
go-
each other
yeah.
so like
I
fucking
travel
regularly.
a lot. That's why, because I'm not there.
Fancy. You went to Charlottesville,
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Now I'm thinking of. Oh my God, what the fuck am I thinking of?
Whoville?
The Hornets, not Whoville. No, this ain't fucking Horton. No, what's? Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was fun. I went to visit my friend. That's what I'm saying. Like, especially when I first moved there, like every weekend I would just be like flying
Going
somewhere,
somewhere
driving
else?
somewhere, because I'm like, bitch, I don't know. What am I doing? The
How,
weekends?
yeah, how much? I want to know how much money you've.
I know. I probably have wasted a lot
You've
of money.
wasted
just
on
flights.
fucking
or
missing
gas
flights.
or something.
He's literally in the past 3
Can I
days,
ice one?
48 hours. Yeah, a little bit. In the past 48 hours, homeboy has quite literally missed 3 flights.
I know.
3 flights. Like, because he just doesn't care about scheduling.
That's not true. I'm really bad at time management.
You are so-
And that's something I'm trying to work on, especially for the new year.
Don't
Clearly,
do
I'm not
that.
good
New
at
Year's
it.
resolutions are such bullshit. Don't do
know,
that.
I
Just
know.
say
I
you're
say
going
it
to
and I
change it and
never
work
do
on
it.
it. Because if you say New Year's resolution,
I
that's
always say it. I'm like,
putting
"Nah,
an
bitch, I'm never doing it."
expiration date on your
Yeah,
goals.
I know. I saw someone
You're
say
setting
that, and
yourself
I'm
up
like,
for
so
failure.
true.
I don't believe in that shit. Someone's like, well, what's your New Year's resolution?
I'm just really bad. I'm like,
Just-
I don't know. I think I'm like, I won't do something until I feel the pressure of it coming, and then like, I have to do it. You know?
Yeah, no,
If you have
I feel
ADHD or ADD or something.
Oh, yeah,
like,
no, I'm like that too. I work
know?
best under pressure.
Yeah, like I won't do my assignments
When
until
there's
they're due,
consequences
Like, they're
to
due
be
like
had.
yeah, it's 11 and they're due at 12. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, and I'm like writing the like, you know, like
Yeah,
lightning
yeah.
speed. My fingers like
yeah,
gonna break off.
Yeah. I used to write essays in high
Oh, me
school
too.
for my my fucking English class in the lunch period before.
Oh
the
me,
English
and I'm like,
class.
or copying my friend's homework.
Yeah.
And I'm like writing so I'm like breaking.
You're
my
just
hands.
like, oh, you know what I used to do? I used to use fucking Google Type to talk, and I
Oh,
would just
me-
fucking
yeah.
like
like the diction on the iPads, and I'd be like, talking.
Dude, I would just spit bars of fucking essays into that microphone, and Siri would just be like, "I got you."
That's
bro,"
what I'm saying.
typing
I would
it
do it
out.
all the time.
I mean, it works. It works most of the time, but you know, a couple spelling.
That's what I'm like.
errors
Yeah, I
and
would pull through because I'm like,
grammatical
wow, I'm good. But I'm like my worst enemy sometimes, you know.
Well, when you
'Cause I'm
miss
like,
when you
I
miss
did it
flights
to
and have to
myself.
rebook it for
Okay, that too,
$500, yeah, that's pretty.
Because I'll
bad.
book a flight and then I'll like think I have more time than I do, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna miss it.
I just when it comes to traveling,
I've never
I
missed
am
a flight
hyper
before this,
paranoid.
though.
I've never missed a flight. I've literally been like very early. I'm like super.
I
paranoid
usually
about
my
that
mom
stuff.
is like we have to show up like the
3 hours
yeah,
before the
3 or
fucking
at least 4
departure
hours
time.
beforehand. Yeah.
Yeah.
And which I usually do. It's just the airport here, like in Rochester, is really small.
Well, yeah, because there's like 5 people.
Yeah,
living in
yeah,
the
literally
city.
really small, and it's like I don't. It's really close to me. It's only 10 minutes from my house.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
same.
oh, I have so much time. But then I always like, I screw myself. You know, like I'm like, okay, I have 2 hours. I have to be there. Maybe like 30 minutes before. I'll pack. My laundry's done. But like, I do my laundry so last minute. So I'm like, if it's wet, like still wet.
You're doing your laundry 2 hours before. Your
I like
departure
do my
time.
laundry right before I go, which is so bad.
That is why would you do that?
I know I'm stupid.
Just do it the night, 2 nights before.
I know because I work. Work also has been like stressing me the fuck out. So I'm so tired.
Yeah.
So I work and I right after work I sleep.
And then somehow you ended up in New York City this morning, and we're recording this podcast. It feels like because of your lack of like ability to time manage properly.
Oh, my time management.
Oh, yeah, time management. No, we're talking about, I guess, though you want to change in the new year for 2024.
I do.
It feels like it's almost impossible to schedule a hangout with him. So it's
What?
it's
I've
very
seen you so often.
it's very Michael like that. We are seeing. I'm
you
seeing
know.
you this weekend, like last minute, out of the fucking blue, like randomly. It's
because
very
we
you.
like we
on
have seen
brand.
each other planned. What,
three,
like
three, 4 times.
Yeah, four
3, 4
times throughout the
something
summer
like that.
since I moved.
It just
and,
so happened
and
that
we plan to do a podcast every single
every
time,
time,
we
and it
have
never
not.
happened.
So I'm like,
Except for today, which is fucking nuts. I just can't get over that. So, what would you say? What was your top trip in 2024 then?
top trip. Yeah, I traveled more this year than I have like my life. Top
Charlotte.
trip. I didn't really go on like a vacation though, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, but like, what
Like
was
I
the
go on
most
like
fun?
little mini trips, to see my friends. And do
You think
stuff.
Charlotte was more fun than Boston, or like what?
Let me think. Did I go on a vacation this year? Miami was fun because that was like a planned vacation. But I went to Miami during school
Oh,
for
okay.
spring break,
Okay.
so that was fun.
So
Yeah.
Miami's your top trip.
Of this year, I mean, I have fun every time we see each other.
No,
So
I'm
you're
not. I'm
trying to
not.
get
I'm not. I'm
at-
not. I'm
I'm
not
like-
baiting you. I'm not fishing over here. I'm actually just asking you. I'm curious.
Most fun trip. That's a very loaded question.
Mine for 2023
Yeah,
is
what's
Iceland. Is Iceland.
Yeah. Okay. But see, you went on a wait. You went on a trip. This,
January. It was.
Past year,
wait,
oh.
did I say 2023? I meant 2023. Did I
you
say
went to
24?
Iceland
January of
last year?
2023. So it's
See,
literally
that's
like a
fun.
year ago.
That's like a planned trip, like a vacation.
Yeah,
not like
yeah.
a weekend away.
Yeah, no, but I also had some weekends away that were pretty. Like I would say,
I mean, the Mountain House was fun.
the Mountain House was a lot of fun.
That was really fun.
It was just so short. It was like
I know. See, like
It
those are
flew
like
by.
more weekend getaways. So I wouldn't be
Friendsgiving
like, that's
was
a planned
lit.
trip.
Yeah, that was her. I'm like the adopted kid into like the friend group of my sister's friends from college.
Yeah.
So I'm just adopted.
Yeah, but I'm
into
like
that.
I'm adopted to their group.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You met them like sophomore year.
I met them in the junior, end of like junior.
Yeah, but it's Penn State, so like
That's
those,
true.
you know, in college.
But I'm like,
you
now I'm
know-
adopted into your like cousins.
Yeah, no, he's
That's like
literally
an
like a
honorary
cousin.
cousin.
That's why I was like, I gotta have you on the podcast. You and Sonia are like little cousins.
That's what Caitlin's. I mean,
Got that?
God, that says. She's like, I feel like you're my cousin.
No, he could literally be a fucking
low-key.
cousin, but like on our Colombian side, not our Asian side.
What?
Yeah, because you have very much like a fiery personality. I feel like it's. I had to inhale through my nose for
like
a
something
second.
stank. I'm like, I stink.
No, like
I
your
love
sense
your
of
family.
humor. Your sense of humor is more aligned with like our Colombian side of the family because you're a savage.
I'll be here.
Like you just be saying out of pocket
I
shit that
love
we're
your
like,
family.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Like,
I'm too out of pocket. That's something I have to like work on.
no, please don't. That's like one of your.
I'm not
like,
trying to get fucking canceled or fired. because
You're
I'm,
not
like,
gonna
too
get
out of pocket.
canceled. You're not gonna get canceled. Cancel culture is fake, anyways.
You share some of the things.
They'll only cancel you. Look, I haven't been canceled so far, and I've
haven't
said
heard the
some
things
dumb
I've
shit.
said.
Oh yeah,
Off
true.
camera.
Oh yeah, off camera when we're not recording.
Yeah, exactly.
We're eating at 99. Do you hear water running? Like, what the fuck is that?
That's your one.
Bootleg
dishwasher.
studio, man. Bootleg
That's your
studio. What are we
dishwasher.
gonna do? No, our dishwasher's not running.
Yeah.
What is that? No, that's like the fucking piping in the walls. I don't even know if the microphone picks that up. That's embarrassing. What else do you want to talk about? What's a low light? What was like the hardest
this
thing?
year?
Yeah, 2023.
A low life.
Low light. Low light, not low
Oh my,
light.
I know a few. A low light of this year. Put some chapstick on. I don't know. Okay, let me think. Low light of this year. I don't know. What's your top? Oh yeah, what's your top of the year? And what's
Like
your
low
bottom?
light?
No, top. You didn't say what's your like
Top
favorite.
moment?
I'm gonna get an idea.
Every time we've hung out was good. Thanksgiving was good. Holidays, like the classic shit, but then obviously like the trip to Iceland.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I would also say going to Austin for the first
Went to
time.
Austin. I didn't
Yeah,
know you went
Austin,
on the trip
Texas.
this year.
In October. That was a really fun trip. That was probably number 2
I
moment.
think shit on my.
Yeah, I would say number 1 is Iceland. Number 2 is definitely Austin. Because Austin, as a
Those are your
food city,
highlights.
everything, like, it was fucking amazing. And we got to see stand-up comedy. I'm a huge stand-up comedy fan, so.
Oh, that's one.
Number
that's fun.
3 moment of the year was when Post Malone did his surprise concert at Times Square.
You saw him?
Yeah. And it
What?
was
He
free.
did that? I'm like, I didn't even know these.
It was
things
it was a free, like, he,
What?
it was for his new, his latest album, Austin. It's literally named Austin. So funny.
Is that one?
Yeah, that's the latest. I have the vinyl up and it's off screen. So, Austin, to tease that new album, which by the way I think is, just to go on a side tangent here, I think that's tied with my favorite album. Post Malone's my number 1, and he is tied.
What are your 2 favorites?
Artists or albums?
albums.
Albums from
Austin
Posty
his
is
newest
Austin and Beer Bongs and Bentleys probably.
Which one? What cover is that?
That's the yellow with like the barbed wire. It's a yellow CD barbed wire and like
Oh,
a
yeah,
B&B
yeah,
with
yeah.
black, whatever.
Beer bellies and one.
Beer bellies, beer bongs and Bentleys.
Beer bongs and
Beer bellies. That's fucking hilarious. Nah, so like going to Austin was number 2. Number 3 was seeing him.
yeah,
So
yeah.
basically to tease this new album, he like rented out a billboard in New York City in Times Square, and he just goes, "New York City, I have a surprise from you from yours truly, Austin." Or Post
What?
Malone.
So did you go beforehand knowing it was gonna?
No,
happen?
because he put that. So his album was released in like in the summertime, whatever. I think July, some bullshit like that, June or July, whatever. Right. Point is, I think like a month before his album released, he rented out that billboard. So I saw it.
Oh, you saw it
I didn't see it
beforehand.
physically, but I saw he tweeted it, and
Did
I'm
he have
like,
a date?
no, it just said like there was nothing, no other information except for I have a surprise for you, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck, and I'm like. But I knew that the album was launching like a month, and I'm like, oh, what is he going to do? I got to start paying attention. So it just so happens on a day that I go into the office, because I work hybrid, it was on a Thursday. He tweets at 7 in the morning that Thursday, or like 9 in the morning. He tweets, he's like, Times Square, 5:30 p.m.
I would shit my pants.
So he fucking posts that, and then he deletes it 3 hours later. So he only like a couple
Damn,
thousand.
only the
people
real
saw
ones
it.
would really know.
Like saw it. So I see it, and I start texting. Like I texted Mike because he likes posts. I texted Vishal. I'm like, yo, I don't know if you can make it. I'm just letting you know. There's like I don't know what the surprise is, but he's gonna be there. I tell my boss, I'm like, yo, technically my workday ends at 6, but I'm like, dude, this guy's my number one. Can I please go? He's like, yeah, go.
My boss would never.
He fucking let me go because it was five. It was at like 5:30, but I left at like 5:15, and this was like the summertime, so
yeah.
most people were leaving like around 5 anyways.
What the fuck?
So we fucking left, or I go by myself because no one was able to go with me. I even told my boss if you want to come too, like that'd be lit because he likes posts.
Young?
Yeah.
Your boss young?
Yeah. He's 20. He's 1 year older than me.
Oh damn, he's mad young.
Yeah. He's a really good dude too. So he was understanding and work was like we had wrapped up a bunch of the projects or like the tasks that we needed to do for the day. So he was like, go. So we go, or he says go. So I go by myself and I'm like shitting bricks on the fucking subway.
Oh my god.
And then I get to Times Square and there's like the fucking
Is there
billboard.
crowds of people?
Not, I mean, it's always crowded because it's Times Square, right? But then
people
there's
like,
fences. There's like fences, but
shit,
we don't know
you
for
knew.
what. We don't know for what though. And then all of a sudden, like the billboard is like facing towards Times Square, right? And the way it was worked out is like, you know, the set of stairs that are in the middle of Times Square.
I can ask you, where are those? I see them in every video of Times Square.
But you don't know where it is.
I've been to Times Square. I've never seen those.
They're
fucking stairs.
they're facing south. So like, if you're
in the
40
middle where it's like that where the ball drops.
Yeah, the stairs
the
are
very back?
the stairs are in the back of that.
I've never been to the back.
Well, the stairs are there, and then the billboard was like facing like if the stairs are running from the top of the stairs over there down this way, the billboard was right here. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
So if we're in Times Square, we're looking up like north. If we're in the middle of Times Square and we're looking uptown, like north, if you want to go up in the streets of Manhattan, right, like from 42nd to 43rd, 44, you're looking this way. The billboard was to our right. So here.
Okay.
So the billboard's here. So technically we're looking like east and the billboard's here, right? And everyone's standing here looking up this way at this fucking billboard. And then all of a sudden, like around 5:30, the billboard changes and it starts playing like videos.
Oh my god.
But with no
I would
sound.
be like shitting.
And we're like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden at like 6 o'clock, because he made us wait there for like 30 minutes, you know, like musicians, like the diva shit of
love
like
doing
making
that
people, wait, it's annoying. I didn't know it was going to be a concert still. I
You
suspected
didn't think it would be a concert?
I don't know.
That'd
Maybe,
be like
I thought it was going to be like a
biggest
pop-up
assumption.
shop or something too, because it could be merch, and I didn't know where he was because he was
Well, like
touring
free
at the
tickets
time.
or
He was touring too, so I didn't know what it could be.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't see that he was in New York from his Instagram, nothing. So then all of a sudden, the fucking thing starts counting down, and we're like, oh shit, and everyone's standing there. I'll put in the video in the clip right now.
Oh, okay.
I have video from it. So like everyone's like, oh shit, like they're like looking at the fucking billboard, and then the billboard itself, in the billboard, two doors open.
You're lying. He walks out.
And there's a fucking stage built into the billboard.
What the fuck?
He
Is that
walks
billboard
out.
always there?
Yeah, but I didn't know it was a stage. I'd never seen a fucking
I don't
stage.
know where you're describing, but I'm trying to picture
I'll
it.
show you when I show you the videos. You could kind of place it. So the thing opens. He comes out. And he's like, "What's up, New York City?" Blah blah blah. And he performs like a mini concert. It was like 7
I would
songs.
fucking shit my pants.
Dude, it was crazy. And he debuted
not
like
even
three
used to like
songs from
From
the
that
album.
album? Okay. So
And-
you didn't know them yet?
No, he played the
went crazy.
first public like playing he did of Enough Is Enough from Austin, like the one that goes like 2 a.m. Yeah, that one. He did that one for the first time. No, you don't. You don't even fucking know
love
that. You're
that
such a
song.
bullshitter. He played that song for the first time at Times Square at that surprise concert.
that's
So that was
fire. I would shit my
Yeah, that
pants.
was
And
number
I'm not
three.
even a huge Posty fan.
who's your number one? Meg.
Megan.
Is
She's
it?
that bitch, yeah.
So if she were to just say like fucking Rochester,
if she lost all her money and she crashed her plane and she landed in Rochester.
Rochester.
Yeah, I
No,
would
but
shit my
if she said Times Square or she said New York, would you make the drive down for if it was like a surprise like pop up thing?
Depends the timing.
If it was like a meet and greet.
I would want to.
If it was a meet and greet,
A meet and greet.
yeah, would you want to meet her?
Yeah, I want to meet her. I'd be sit my face, bitch. Like, she is that bitch. She could beat up. She could beat me up.
She is
She's
the
a
stallion.
stallion for real, yeah.
She
She's
got
like
the
6
most
feet tall.
indestructible fucking knees on the planet.
She is.
she could fucking run.
And she
13
eats. I just love
marathons
her
back
music.
then.
I think she eats.
She,
Well, I was supposed to fucking see her when I saw you. Remember, I was supposed to see her.
No, I don't.
Oh my god,
remember.
it's when I was here for your birthday.
Wait, why? Why were you supposed to see her?
Oh, wait, did I tell you?
No, I don't
She
think so.
she was performing at the concert in Central Park, but then she dropped out like last minute, and I was like, I'm not going to the concert anymore.
Why did she drop out?
I don't know. She went to valid. I would do it too. She went to perform in Houston with Beyonce. I mean, yeah, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
It was more of like a charity.
I thought it's
It
because
was
she
a
got
free
shot
concert.
in her fucking foot by
Yeah,
Taylor.
right.
You know, I heard someone refer to Tory Lanez as Tory Lanez once, and I almost lost my
Tory
shit.
Lanez.
Tory Lanez. I was like, what the
Everyone's
fuck?
like, she's lying.
About getting shot in the
Yeah.
foot? How do you lie about that? How do you fake that? Didn't she get surgery?
On what? Her foot?
Her foot, because if you get a fucking bullet hole through it, you gotta patch up all the tendons and muscles and shit.
Everyone's like, she's lying, or like apparently like it was her friend who actually shot it. I don't even know. Or like, I don't know what. I'm not caught up with it, but like apparently someone testified after the fact.
That it was all
okay.
a bullshit story to get
I mean,
Tory Lanez in jail.
Yeah, I was like, well, he's in jail. I like his music.
Is he still in jail?
I think so. Give him a microphone in jail, but
He be cooking
whatever.
up some fire beats.
I mean, I like his music. Just
he
don't be
cooks.
shooting Megan because you end up in jail.
Yeah, no, it's never a good idea to just shoot people, for sure. All right, well, this is gonna be the first of many podcasts. I hope you had a good time.
I did.
Yeah, this was fire talking to you. Do you know the outro? No, you don't, because you've never seen an episode before. So that sounded very judgy, as if I expected
like,
you to.
damn.
No, that's not what. That's not what I
I
meant
have
to.
not
But
seen. That's why I thought you had an intro, outro, like a song or something.
no. It just. Well, it's in the editing, but the way we outro this is when I say like when you're cued, just snap and point up.
What?
When I give you a cue, when I'm like, all right, now just snap and point up.
What's
when
my
I say
cue?
cue the outro music.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So basically, no, this is gonna stay in the fucking podcast, like this whole
What?
thing.
No.
Like you being like, what?
Okay.
No, but
Cue.
yeah, cue. You didn't do it.
Oh wait, right now?
No.
What?
I'm fucking with you.
I
No.
can't even see.
No, this is
So
it.
dark
So
in here.
basically, thank you so much for coming onto the podcast. Hopefully, we'll do another one soon. We gotta go shopping for like eyeglasses and shit, even though it's nighttime.
And I
Basically.
can't see. My eyes are swollen shut.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. The egg whites fucked them up for
they
the
still
rest
swollen?
of the day. They're still swollen a
I
little
feel
bit.
a little swollen.
Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully, many more episodes to come in 2024. Till next time, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that social media bullshit. Cue the outro music. There we go. All right, until next time, deuces. Y'all.
Bye,
Say
y'all.
Bye. Y'all. Say it.
Bye, y'all.
Jesus.
Cause it's loud. Bye, y'all.
It's all good. All right, peace.